Hello, good day, everyone. My name is Amdi Salam, and I am the creative director for the Special Needs Initiative for Growth. And we're going to be doing this program in partnership with the Lead Cerebral Palsy Learn Foundation, an organization we worked with over the last 4 years on this particular project. And it's always a pleasure to see that every single year we've been able to maintain this program and dish out lots of knowledge to our mothers who struggle with their daily business activities, especially in wake of the rising economic challenges. But who says you can't make money or even be successful during a recession? So on that note, I want to particularly thank you all and congratulate you for being selected for this year's edition. And to particularly say that I miss not being able to be there physically with you, but I'm sure you're going to be in good hands with Toby and Kikelamo as they join you for this session physically. I am currently in the city of Abuja, and I hope I'll be able to do a lot of justice to this program as we go along. So I would be taking you particularly today on the topic customer acquisition, service, and retention. Now, this is a very critical element for any business, irrespective of what you sell. It's a very, very important topic that I think every business person needs to have. And whether we like it or not, you have to deal with customers every day. Whether you sell a service or a product, you have to deal with customers. So that's why we're here to just quickly give you some insight into it. So without taking much of our time, if you do have questions, please jot them down. I might not be able to respond live, but I'm sure that those questions will get to me and I will be able to respond to them probably by the end of this session or subsequently. So the first question I would like to ask is, who is a customer? I would just like to take a pause here and to just hear our opinions. Probably this is something that you want to discuss in the class. So just maybe one or two persons can just say, write one or two things or say something about who a customer is. So I will just take a pause here. Okay, so now that we've gotten a couple of definitions about what a customer is, I would just like us to just quickly look at some insights into who a customer particularly is. Now, before we do that, these are some of the topics we'll be covering: the types of customers, the customer acquisition, customer service, and then customer retention, rather. So, who is a customer? So we say a customer is an individual or business that purchases your goods or services. Now, by this definition, we basically mean that a customer is either an individual or business or a group that makes purchase, that buys something from you, your goods or your services. So it doesn't have to be just an individual alone. It could be a business. For example, if Dangote Cement comes today and say they want to buy a whole farmland of wheat from you because they produce Dangote flour, or they want to buy a whole sugarcane plantation from you, it therefore means that Dangote is a customer of yours. We also say that customers are important because they drive revenues for our business, because without them, your business basically cannot exist. So if you have a customer that pays, and let's be particular about it, is that a customer is one who pays for either your goods or your services that you provide. If you have someone who doesn't pay for that, then it means the customer, that person is not a customer. If the person is always buying from you without paying, then that person is not your customer. So you need to focus on those customers who help you to drive revenue for your business. They make money for you in your business. And without them, your business doesn't exist. Imagine if you were to put together a business of selling sugar and then people do not come to buy, or people come and they buy, and at the end of the day, you go home without cash, or people don't come to buy at all, then you don't have a business. What you just have is a location where people come to. And even when people don't come, it therefore means you don't even have a business. Another thing we say is that the customer is the one who is the end user, or rather, we say a consumer. The consumer might be different from your customer. say a consumer is one who is the end user of your goods or service. So the difference between a customer and a consumer is that a customer could come and buy, while a consumer is the final person who actually uses the product. So if I buy egg from you and I sell that egg to someone else, I am not necessarily your consumer. I am just your customer who came to buy egg from you. But the person who consumes that egg at the end of the day is considered your consumer. Now, you might not necessarily know your consumer, but you need to understand what your consumer wants in order for you to be able to provide the right products and services. So I would just try to take a mixture of presentation before you say it's only English that I can speak. So when we say a customer na person wey be say they come buy product from your end. If person no come buy products or person buy product wey you no pay, that person no be your customer. At the end of that person no be your customer. Anybody where they buy, where they pay, where they make you make money for your business, now that person now be your customer. And some of the things where we dey talk, we say customer, they always dey right. You get one thing where person go talk, you will say number one, customer, they right. Number two, if customer no dey right, read number one. Wetin be number one again? Customer, they always dey right. That is number one. So irrespective of whether your customer come your shop, insult you, whether your customer come, he talk anyhow, he want negotiate price, we don't even make sense for your shop. As far as your own goal now to collect money from that person for the products where in they buy from you, now you be say that person now your oga. You get a lot of people go talk say, oh, I want to do business myself because I don't want a person be my oga. No matter the business way they do, as long as you get customer, that customer now your oga. Because your own goal, even if you collect insult 5 times, as long as that money no come up, no stay for that person pockets, that person, you are now your business be that person they right. So another thing they talk, say customer na king. Customer na king. Meaning say the way you go take respect your king for village, whether na your Oba or your KBAC, your Obi, your Emir, whichever of them, customer, the way you go take treat your king, now so you go take treat your customer. And you get a lot of people where they look say, this customer, whether you like him or not, if you know one by me, go another place. The truth be say, if every customer they go another place, go buy. A lot of customers they annoying. But if all your customers they go another place, go buy, who go come buy your product? Even if you talk say, oh, you get only 1 or 2 customers where they buy plenty. See, if you do business, the most important thing I say, make you make money, go house. Because if you come business in the morning, you only sell 2 or 3 things before you go house. Maybe now only 1,500 you sell a whole day. Now let me say you know they do business. Your another as you they sell 1,500. Another person they sell 20,000. She na 2 head the person carry. No be 2 head. No be juju the person they use. The person simply they ensure say everybody will come in they respectful to them. As long as they respectful to your customer will come back. If you get good prices, your customer will come back. If they always pamper your customer will come back. So another one way I will talk now say there is only one boss, and that is the customer. If you fire everybody in the company, from the oga of the business to the gatesman, now your customer, if you fire all of them from that business. And waiting this one mean be say, if you get customer, we be say, in no they buy, all your customers no come buy from you today. And you carry your market as you bring and come. Now so you carry and go back. By the time you do it for 1 week, 2 weeks, business don't close with that. You wait the form say now you be your guy will get business. You no go see anything sell. Now you be say they don't fire you from work. Even though say now you get the company. If you get business, say you be big and you want get customer, you big, all your bread spoil because nobody come buy them. Now you be say they don't sack you from work with that. Even though now you get the business no they exist again. Another thing we'll talk be say, treat the customer like you go one make them treat you. If you now you get business where they sell Gary, you want buy beans from another person, chop your garri wey you dey sell, and you go meet the person, oh, I want buy beans. How much will this be? The person just tell you say na 7,000. And you can say, oga, you no go gree 6,000. The person, hey, come, I pick up for grant. Wetin happen? Why you go tell me say I sell this? You know how much the price and everything? I say, wait till safe. Why you go to do it like this? But imagine the person say, madam, see you, this thing, you know the way everything don't take increase now. No be our fault. This is what we usually get this for. See the transport where we dey pay to transport these goods and services. If you go fit explain to that customer nicely, or if person go explain to you nicely when you want buy something, now the same way you sef suppose treat your customer we want buy garri from your hand. That is what they mean by treat the customer like you would want to be treated. Now, they say also make you put yourself in your customer's shoe every time. You understand, say things tough now, and you understand, say things don't high. No be time to go dey shout for your customer, say you know how much the price of things, you know how much you are dey pay for transport, you know how much. Even the customer, e dey pain am say things dey expensive. You, e dey pain you say things dey expensive, meaning say people no go buy as much as they dey buy before. If person dey buy 5 Congo of garri, and now the person dey come buy 1, and even that one, the price of that one, if you even buy 3 things, you go there and calmly with the person, explain to the person so that the person go feel understand, say, these are the challenges why your things dey. No be say you go dey shout for am. So you need to put yourself for your customer shoes every single time. So what are the type of customers we get? We have new customers, impulse customers, angry customers, insistent customers, loyal customers, discounted customers, potential customers, and former customers. Meaning say there are different type of customers. You don't need to know all this one. But whether you like them or not, you don't meet customers every single day. We dey among these categories of customers. And if you want to do them like that, you say new customers. Who be new customers? These are people who never buy from you before. These are people who be say person refer them to you. When person come first time, oh, madam, you dey sell this? Oh, I don't know, say they sell. Even if the person only buy something else from you. Let's say this person, they buy groundnut from you before. They never buy garri. If you want to come buy garri from you today, we never buy before for your hand, that person is a new customer. You know, to say, oh, because this customer don't buy groundnut since, it may say, now my old time customer. Now new customer because he never buy that particular thing from you. That's why person fee come say, oh, you want buy garri for your hand, you go another place, go buy sugar. Why you no buy the garri and sugar for your place? Either because maybe the price for that place, they are affordable than your own. But sometimes some people even ready to buy something from people, even if the price they a little bit higher than the other person, simply because of the way they take treats them. They go say, instead of me to the waka, go end of streets, go find sugar. Why I no go just buy from here, even if na 5 naira difference? So when you see new people like this, you need to pamper them well. The way you take pamper picking, and so you go pamper them. Now the next customer na impulsive customer. This is a customer where they say, in common, he no intend to buy something from you. Maybe now another thing you won't buy. The next thing, in see another thing where you interest them. You don't see the customer say, oh, you even get a Milo for here too. This Milo go sweet with this garri, or this thing go sweet for this ugu go follow for this soup where I want make. That's an opportunity for you to quickly sell that thing to the person. You would also, or you get pepper. Oh, this pepper go nice. Oh, you just quickly sell that thing to the person because the person no decide. And once he never decide before, say he want buy this one, but suddenly he get interest for him. That person now be impulse customer. Angry customer. It's not a customer who say if he come your shop, he be always dey angry. Hey, madam, how much with this thing? How much? Why you go to sell at this price? The person don't already come like say in one fight. This kind of customers, the best way to handle them, now first of all, calm them down. Madam, welcome. Hope you did good. Hope your family did good. Okay, well done. Oh, okay, this thing, now the price be this. So you go first calm the person down before you start to the corporate. Nobody say the person just how much you say you could all first reply the person. If you calm that person down, if the person wants to spend 200 naira for shop, if you spend 2,000 naira because you don't calm him down, Sometimes you even, oh, I hope the family, hope everything they okay. Hope say the family they okay, children they okay. Just calm them down. The fact say a lot of people they go through a lot. Like I tell you, with this economic situation now, things don't cost. The fact say people they go through a lot, they can't come your shop. You go to, madam, God go help us for this new economy. No worry, go they fine. All of us go survive. Things will get better. All those kind of things. Those kind of words feel make person calm down. The person go come decide, say, you want buy plenty things for this shop. That made the person come with anger. You say if you reply with anger. Now, him be say nobody go buy anything. The person fit just buy only 10 naira thing, come off for your shop. But if you calm the person down, ask them about in health, in family, hope say they okay, hope the family they okay. This situation we will survive. Just ensure say you explain to the person, calm the person down. Another type of customer is insistent customer. This one a customer wey be say he go come say this thing na 2,000 I go buy am. Even if you try explain to the person, say, oh, madam, everything don't cost. Madam, this thing na 2,000. Even if you want to tell the person, say, you no go fit sell am to am at that price, you go still talk am calmly. Madam, this thing na the normal deal. Na even 1.5 for dey sell am. But with the way things don't take expensive now, see cost of transportation. I personally run a business, and with this increase in transportation, I know how it has impacted my business. For example, I usually have courier, all these bike people where they come pick up my products, go deliver to customer. And my customer pays for that bike. Now, typically the customer, I used to charge them between 1,000 to 2,000, depending on the distance of where they stay for my product. And then a couple of customers called recently and they were like, oh, Oga, how much is delivery to VI? And I said, currently the price is very expensive. They let me check. I go, I check, confirm the price. And then the next thing, I saw that the price now is 4,005. Something that used to be 2,000 before is now 4,005 because of the increase in fuel. So what did I do? First and foremost, I carried a screenshot of the message from the person that I got the amount from. And I sent it to the customer and I said, man, this is the current price. Do you have another courier that can do it at a cheaper price instead of us doing it at this 4.5? The person says, no, I don't have any other person. In fact, there was one customer that was like, no, I'm not paying you more than 2,000. I don't care how you're doing it. And I was like, man, I don't have these bikes. This is a third party that I use. So that's why I'm asking you that. Is there a way you can get another courier that I can use for a cheaper amount? And the woman said, she doesn't have. So I told her, man, this is the only situation. Remember this, the fuel price has just gone up and we don't have control of these bikes. So is there a way we can do this to make it cheaper and all this kind? Do you have someone who can pick up or do you have any other alternative? And the woman said, oh, she has someone that stays in K2. So the item is coming from Ikorodu. And she said she has someone staying in K2. So can we get it across to the person staying in K2? And I said, okay, fine. I called my younger one and I told her, I said, help me take this thing to K2. Taking to K2 will cost you less than 1,000 naira. And she took it there, gave to the person. The person took it to her free of charge. So that way you've helped the customer to reduce their cost. Another customer might be insistent that, no, you must bring it for me. I don't have another bike. What do you do? Sometimes you will just have to tell them, ma, I'm sorry, nicely, I'm sorry, I cannot deliver at this price because this is not, it's not me that is paying for it. An alternative is you don't need to send me the money for the delivery. The bike can bring it to you and you pay him the money because some of them will think you are the one adding the extra money. So that is what I usually do. If the person insists, you tell the person, I'm sorry, we can't deliver at this price. If there's any other way you have to pick it up, we are more than willing to assist you at this price of 2,000, 2,005. Some instance, I might say, oh, okay, out of the 4,005, let me pay 500 inside and help you reduce the cost that you're paying. In some instances, the customer agreed and he was able to do it at 4,000. And I paid the extra 500 for it just to retain that customer. Tomorrow, if this customer wants to come back, the customer will be able to come back to do that. So another customer you have is your loyal customers. These are customers that no matter what, now your people then be, they will come your market on by whether you like them or not. They will come. So these are customers where they say you need to constantly be stay nice to them. They give them good vibes, good You get, just make them they happy as they buy things from you. Even if things cost, they go still come. Even if things you no get the thing, they're ready to even wait for you to go buy them for another shop to come give them. These are the customers you need to hold very well. And they say that there's this way that they call 80-20 Pareto principle. It means that you focus on the 80% of things that brings more money for your business. That may they leave your old customers to they run, they find new customer. If you feel maintain 80% of your customers where you get, where loyal, if you feel maintain them, it's better than for you to leave those 80%, go they chase 20% of new customers where you never get. As much as possible, treat your old customers very well. Treat your old customers very well. If you do extra thing to get new customers, but those old customers, hold them very well. Sometimes give them fee if you can. If you can afford to give them extra fee, give them fee so that they will know say this person really like them. And everybody like to go where they like them. That's it. Discount customers. These are customers where we say they always give them discounts. Oh, madam, okay, I will come out 100 naira for you. All these little things, if you can afford it, that's what I say. If you can afford it, give your customers discount. Madam, this thing with the sell at 2,000, but I'll give you for 1.8. I will come out 200 naira for you. In fact, this kind of customers, you get people who say that they always come because say they give discounts to them. And if na customers, loyal customers where you get, where they always like come, even at that discount where they always give, even if you know if you give them the discount again, just tell them, so, oh, I know if you come out too because of this price, now so price don't go up for market. You get, but these are a particular type of customers. Potential customers, these are customers where we say you never even know, say that they're interested in something, but because you see they get interest, you could just try drag them. If you go this market where you go see people, they'll say, auntie, come buy for here now, auntie, waiting you find, auntie, waiting you need, until then. I know say our market women, they know how to do that very well. Auntie, come buy here, auntie, waiting you find, you get. Then the last set of customers are your former customers. These are customers where we see they don't stop to buy from you before. So if you see them, they pass, or you see them, sometimes you can even carry phone. If you get their number, call them. Oh, madam, I've not seen you in a long time. Is everything okay? Hope you are not fighting with us. Hope there are no issues. Is there any particular issue that is making you not come back to us as customers or all those kinds of things? Try to find out genuinely from them if they're okay. Maybe the person no even they feel fine. That's why you never come your shop in a long time. Or maybe no be the person they even come market again. You can say, oh, okay, yeah, my younger brother that comes to market, or now my younger sister. Oh, okay, madam, you can describe our shop for her now, anytime she's coming. Or let me call me anytime she's coming so that I can direct her to the shop, all those kind of things. You go get some extra customers from those kind of people. So at the end of the day, no throw away any customer. So customer acquisition. Customer acquisition refers to bringing in new customers or convincing people to buy your products. If you look this picture way there on the right here, you go see a funnel. I know say everybody know wetin be funnel, whether they use either pour oil or pour fuel or pour anything. Now, you get a lot of people really interested in your product. But if you look this funnel, you go see say now only like 2 or 3 people don't drop come out for inside the funnel. What does this mean? It means that you need to be able to capture everybody that comes to ask for your product. You know, everybody will need a product. The best way you can do this is when you see somebody that has interest in your product, your ability to sell your product or market your product to that person, now ain't gonna make the person eventually turn out to be customer. So even if person pass today, oh, waiting you want buy, the person say, oh, I didn't look for this. Oh, okay, I don't have, you can get it in that shop. But if you are looking for Gary, or you're looking for shirts, children jeans, they sell them here. If that person come market the next time, the person will come your own shop. So it means say, even if the person they outside this your funnel now, you say as them plenty, more than 100 people, but now only 3 people drop. If every day you they do that thing to convince people about waiting you they sell, tomorrow those people will become your customer. And because say you help them for markets, there are a lot of people who say if you go buy for their shop, you know they buy waiting that they sell. They go tell you, say, see waiting and waiting they get. See waiting and waiting they get. If you want to buy next time, come and meet them. Because of that, some of them will become your best customers. So how do you usually do this? You have to do customer segmentation and customer targeting. So you need to first of all decide, based on the product wey you dey sell, what is the best approach? You get, what is the best approach to sell some of these products? Number one, you need to segment your customers based on the different segments where you get. Is it the location where your customers dey? Based on the region or the area where they stay? Is it the demography? The age of your customers, the gender of your customers, the ethnicity of your customers, the occupation of your customers, the income level of your customers, the family size of your customers. So there are some specific items that people will buy based on the age. So if you know it is babies you are selling for, you need to target nursing mothers. If not based on gender, they sell girl clothes, you need to target ladies. If not based on ethnicity, you need to target people that have different locations, different tribal groups or different ethnicities. You know, some particular food items are particular to Yoruba people. Some particular items are unique to Igbo people, Hausa people. You need to look at the different ethnicity. In terms of occupation, you need to, okay, if you are selling suits, you know that there are certain people that like suits, bankers. Now them you go target. The income level, you know that these people work in this kind of business so they can afford it. The family size, you know that if people are looking for what they can sell based on the family size that they have, you need to be able to target all those things. What is the status of the people you are selling to? What's their lifestyle? You get. What's the personality of the people? What are the needs these people want? What is the time that they need this product? You know that, for example, people will buy sweater during cold weather. People will buy umbrella during cold weather. So you need to be able to target the time that people need particular things for you to sell them. If you sell a product that people need all year round, for example, water, food, people need them all year round. You know that, oh, you don't need to do any part. But if you sell goods that you know that it is only between March and June that people buy it, then you need to look for other items that you can supplement with this item that you know people can use every day to supplement your business, so that it's not that you have downtime every time. Buy other things where you know, say, okay, from July to December, people, they buy this item. Add them to your shop. Where you buy it, you cannot go and be selling suits for people in, I don't mean to call any particular location, but let's say you want to sell suits for people that are in Badagry, when you know that most of the businesses there are usually either riverine businesses or people that are doing construction work, or people that are doing, you have to target where you sell your products. You can't be selling some particular big man products in a low income environment. What you have to also target, what do people buy? So when you're able to segment your customers, you know the type of customers you have, you'll be able to find those items that they need. Sometimes you can just ask your customers, oh, is there another thing I'm looking for? If you know that you have like 5 to 10 people telling you, oh, they also look to buy these kind of things, you have to be able to explain to them or even get those products for them to be able to buy. Now, the next is your customer targeting. This defines which customers to market to and how. Different ways you can target your customers. You can either target them through direct marketing, face to face. You meet them in the shop or they meet you along the road. Oh, I sell this now. Oh, I do this now. The second one, you can say phone call. You can carry the phone and call some of your customers. Oh, madam, I do this now. I sell this now. Do you need it? If the person also says he wants to buy something, you can upsell. Oh, if you buy Gary from me, is this for soup or what? Okay, we also have soup items. Or if not drink, the person wants to drink the Gary. Oh, we also sell granules, sugar. You are upselling or cross-selling. So upselling is when you sell something that is higher than that one, because you know that this person, when they buy this thing, they need another thing to supplement that thing. So you start upselling and cross-selling. Then indirect marketing, if you can afford it, or if you even have access to all those information, you can have a book that says, oh, this is your customers. For example, maybe you are doing teaching of students, online classes. You can get the emails of your customers and say, oh, let me take the emails of this customer whenever they are registering. I can send them emails to say, oh, we are starting new classes. We are going to be giving 20% off for people that register early. You check also the social media platforms, referrals. These are other ways that you can sell your product on social media. I'm sure Richard would have done something on digital marketing for you. Your social media, you promote your goods on social media. You have so many channels now for social media. This is your small phone where they use, when an Android phone. You can do Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, WhatsApp. You can use all of them to market your products. Learn about how you can use them and use them to promote your product. On WhatsApp groups, you can share links for your products. You have some platforms that allow you to sell directly from WhatsApp. So once people just click that link, it takes them to where they pay for your product and they buy. You'll be surprised that your business will even do better selling online than even selling through face-to-face. So you have to adopt all these different techniques to ensure that you're able to sell your product. Referrals, when you treat people well, people will recommend more people for your business. So that's it on customer acquisition. If we say we should go to customer service. So customer service is the support you offer your customers before, during, and after they buy and use your product or services. That helps them to have an easy and enjoyable experience with you. So if you sell product to person, before you even sell the product, the way you talk to the person, before you sell the product, when you don't sell the product, nobody say you don't sell, you say, oh yeah, come they go. You don't know whether the person still they wait to check if you get another thing you want to buy for your shop. So the way you treat the person throughout this process, and even after you buy them, sometimes you can carry your phone and call the person and say, oh, madam, hope you enjoyed our product. Hope it was okay. Oh, is there another thing you need us to do to improve your experience with our products? Make people, if people they buy something from, maybe experience, may not just be transaction. If you take 1,000 naira credit, call all your customers, we can buy something from you. Trust me, that person, 70% of those customers will come back, come buy from you again, because they enjoyed the way you treated them when they buy the product. So this is all about customer service and some of the skills that you need in order for you to provide very good customer service for people are communication skills. Communication does not mean English. If now Yoruba, your customer be, and you feel relate for the Yoruba, you'll see some people will be saying, before they buy, they go first greet Kedu. Or they'll say, mommy, sheta, you self na Yoruba. Or, say, okay, this person in come from a particular place of the country where say, oh, you don't even learn their language. That's why it's good for you to even if not just greeting for some other place. If you see person, maybe one Hajia come market now, and you look the Hajia, say, this Hajia fit be from North. They say, Hajia, send as well. The moment the person hear that thing, oh, the person go to say even you in a house. By the time the person come your shop, the person go come even say, so you don't even be outside this week. I say, I just learn them. All the same. Before you know, you and the person don't they talk. Before you know, the person don't buy market from you. You get. So just your ability to communicate with people well is very good. That can help you to get more customers. Patience and self-control. I don't talk about them before. You need to be patient with your customers. The same way you vex say things don't cost now, so the customer they vex say things don't cost too. So you need to be patient with your customer. Persuasion. You need to be able to persuade your customer, convince your customer to know him buy your product. And how do you do that? You need to get very good knowledge of your product. Explain to the customer all the things where your product will provide, the discount where they provide, the quality of the product where they provide, the ability of some of the things where your product they do. You need to know them. This is how you persuade customer. Your facial expression. I know if you emphasize this one. You get some people you go buy things from. Already their face, they look like say they fight you. You need to be able to persuade your customers and give them very good facial expressions. When you see people person they come your shop, you go smile. You say you go do hey madam, welcome. It's in one do. So the person go they look you like say me and you they fight. You get some people where you go want buy something from, they don't need a squeeze face. Even if the person they bad mood. Wetin I tell you, the most important thing now how to convince your customer to bring out that money. Even if you get family problem for house, once you see customer, smile. The person know what me, if I call your shop and I want buy something in the squeeze face, I go waka comot leave your shop. You go say, shey na me dey vex you. Why will I want to come and spend my money with you and you dey squeeze face? When there are other options I can go to. So even if you dey stressed, Just smile. Once the customer leave, if you go back to your old face. Listening skills. If your customer, they say, oh, I need this, open your ear. Open your ear well so that you go hear wetin. No be say as the person they talk, you they talk. Listen to wetin the person need. You get. Once you dey able to listen to your customer, you go fit provide solution to your customer. Respect. You need to know how to respect your customer. The reason why you dey business now because of your customer. No be say because you need money. Yes, you need money. But if customer no dey, the money no go come. So you need to learn how to respect your customer, irrespective. You get some people wey go tell you, say, I know they like me, all this aboki they come my shop. I know they like me, they come. If the aboki they buy something from you, you have to respect the person. Knowledge of the product and service. I've spoken about this before. Know about the product wey they sell. Know wetin the product they do. Wetin be the benefit of those products. Know about it. Get feedback. You need to make it a practice of getting feedback. If customer come, like I said, once they buy finish, they go. If you get their number, you call them. If you have their email, you send them email. If now next time when they come your shop, oh, madam, hope say you enjoy our product the last time. That my Gary, hope say you enjoy them well. Oh, that our bread, you get we will feel improve them. All those kind of things. Once you get feedback, the person knows say you dey willing to please them. That's why the person will come back. Then every time where you don't learn 1 or 2 lessons, even if now, oh, today you shout for one customer, you need to go and put it down. Say, oh, I shouted on a customer today. What should I have done better? If I had done it like this, maybe the person would have still bought. You have to constantly be writing what you know, that how you can improve your business. If you go another place, see the way they do something. Oh, I need to do this to my shop. Oh, I need to add this to my business. Oh, I need to add this to my product to make people enjoy the product better. So that's it on customer service. Customer retention. Customer retention is the ability to keep your customers over time. You see this funny picture, they show person use rope, take time customer. No be juju. No be juju. These are just good. What are the best ways for you to be able to improve, retain your customers? Number 1, good customer service. That's what we spoke about last. You need to know how to provide good customer service to your customers. 2, you need to have good product and services. You cannot be doing a product that you are selling bad product and you expect people will come back. You cannot be selling a bad service to people. For example, the experience, like I said, somebody wants to buy something from you. Oh, this is the cost of the thing. And you are explaining to the person and you are angry. The person will leave your product and go and look for another person. So that service you are providing to the person, make sure you provide quality service to the person. They say, some people will say, even if you want to send something, give person, they'll say, as long as the product has not gotten to the person, you have not finished selling. Some people want to buy something from Lagos to Abuja. The person, once he does go drop am for the park, he don't raise hand. He no care whether the person receive am or not. Your marketing or your selling does not end until that person has gotten the good. And once the person gets the good, oh, hope you liked the good. Hope you liked the service that was provided. Is there a way we can do it better? Another thing, you need to provide loyalty and reward programs. How do you reward your customers? Oh, madam, this is the end of the year. You've been a loyal customer. If you buy this thing, we can give you 30% off. Or if it's gift you want to give the person, maybe you add extra for how you reward your customers for loyalty. That's why you see MTN will tell you, say, oh, if you've been with us for 5 years, we are giving you 10,000 naira worth of credit at the end of the year for being a loyal customer to us. These are some of the things you can do. Sometimes you have to calculate, oh, if I want to do promo this December, how much will it cost me? Is this something that I can afford to do? You calculate that cost and then you run it. The next is keep your buying data, your relevant buying data. Like I said, number of products you sell, how you sold them, what are the channels you use them for, who are the people that came to come and buy, that your customer segmentation and targeting. Who are the type of people that are buying these products? Where are they buying it? What are they buying? What's the quantity they are buying? You need to know, oh, I sold 10 cups of Gary this week. Next week, how can I sell 20? If you give good customer service to the people we buy in the first week, the second week, you should be able to double that amount. Create product or service bundles. Sometimes it's not just, oh, if you are selling one thing, you just stick to one thing. Do you want to, someone that is selling baby clothes, you know that customers usually come to buy when they have new babies. Can you do a combination of products where you say, oh, okay, you buy a set of Pampers, a set of jumpsuits, a set of baby socks, a set of baby cap. You put them together. You put the price together. Oh, everything is 15,000. Instead of the person buying them separate. You can get this complete set of baby wear or baby cream, or they sell Gary. Oh, you know, say if you buy Gary, Ijebu Gary plus milk plus sugar plus granite, all this one packed together. Give people this option so that they feel like they are not buying plenty things at the same time. You just say you have a bundle of these things together, bundle your products. Upselling and cross-selling. You need to be able to do a lot of upselling and cross-selling to people to ensure that you are able to convince them to buy one thing, buy another thing, side by side. When you buy this thing, you know that you need another thing to complement it. You do it like that. Another item, you need to learn to build close relationship and trust with your customers. If you're not able to build this good relationship with your customers, build this level of trust with your customers, you will end up losing a lot of your customers. Second to the last is customer education. You need to be able to educate your customers on the benefit of your product. The benefit of your product, what the product can do, what are the alternatives you can get to that product if this one is not working for them. Once people know they can get good information from you, they will come back to you. And last but not least, you need to learn how to implement customer feedback. So once this customer don't complain, oh, this is the issue, this is the problem I'm having, oh, this is what I don't like about your product. Make sure you implement that feedback that they've given you. Once you're able to implement this feedback, it then takes you just a few more activities, and then you're able to convince your customer to constantly come back. So this is what I said earlier. So it takes 5 times more costs and work to get a new customer than to keep an old one. Which means if you have a very high possibility of retaining a customer, you have to do 3 times or 5 times more activity for you to be able to retain those old customers. Just focus on ensuring that you are able to provide them the services they want, the products they want, the good customer service, the more information on the product, and you will ultimately be able to help them focus on coming back to buy things for you. But the work it will involve in trying to get a new customer to buy your product might be 5 times, because you need to ensure that you're able to convince them to trust you and to be able to buy a particular product from you. So these are some of the things. So this is just an exercise I want you to quickly do for your business. I'm sure the people in the house, Kike and Toby, will be able to facilitate this for you. So in 10 minutes, you can just take time. List 3 types of your customers that you have. When you look at those old customers, look at some of 3 types of customers that you have for your business. Now, you need to name one thing that you can do to chase away your customer. Name that one thing that you can do that can chase away your customer. You need to name what are 2 alternatives to your product. If you are selling this particular product, what are the other things that somebody can use instead of your product? Name at least 2 of those things. Then why do they need your product and service? Why do customers need your product and service? Whether it's food, clothes, lessons, all those things. Write it down. Why do people need your customers? Why do they need your product and service? And lastly, what are those 2 things that you can do to keep your customers in your business? If you write all these things down, take the next 10 minutes to write them. If you can write all these things down, it will give you a very good picture of your type of customers, the type of competitors that you can have, the type of things you can do that can chase your customer that you know you have been doing. And last, another one, why do they need your product and service? This is what will drive the reason why you sell your product. And then lastly, what are those things that you can do to keep your customers going forward based on all this information that I've provided? So if you're able to go through all these things, I am very sure that this would help you to be able to streamline your business, keep your customers, acquire customers, and then provide your customers with good customer service at the end of the day. So on this note, I'm very, very happy to be sharing this with you. And I do hope that it's something that will help you to improve your business in the current economic situation and also get more customers for your business and for your family. So if there are any questions that you have at this particular point in time, you can go ahead and ask questions. If Kike and Toby can respond to these questions, fine. If they can't and they can send this to me, I would respond appropriately. So thank you very much and thank you for listening.